name is Dino Kostopoulos, and I'm the current president of Oakland Hills Country Club. On behalf of our board of directors and our entire membership, my pleasure to welcome you to Media Day for the 76th USGA U.S. Junior Amateur Golf Championship to be held at our club next month. We are thrilled and honored to host this prestigious event at our historic courses. Oakland Hills has a storied legacy in the world of golf, having hosted numerous major championships and witnessing some of the most memorable moments in golf. Hosting championships is embedded in our DNA and our mission statement. Over our 108-year history, Oakland Hills has played host to 11 USGA championships, including 6 U.S. Opens, 2 U.S. Senior Opens, 2 U.S. Amateur, and a U.S. Women's Amateur. Additionally, Oakland Hills has also hosted 3 PGA championships and the 2004 Ryder Cup. Next month, we are excited to add another chapter to our legacy by welcoming the finest young golfers in the world to compete. For the total of 8 more USGA championships to our club in the next 27 years, we look forward to continuing our championship golf tradition at Oakland Hills and strengthening our relationship with the USGA. The U.S. Junior Amateur Championship represents the pinnacle of junior golf, showcasing the talent, determination, and sportsmanship of the next generation of golf champions. These young athletes have dedicated countless hours to honing their skills, and we eagerly look forward to seeing their hard work pay off as they continue their golf journey. I would like to extend a special thank you to the USGA for their unwavering commitment to promoting and supporting the game of golf at all levels. Their dedication to nurturing young talent and providing platforms like the U.S. Junior Amateur is truly commendable. To the media representatives here today, thank you for your coverage and support. Your role in sharing the stories and achievements of these young golfers is invaluable. We are excited for you to experience the beauty and challenge of Oakland Hills and to witness the incredible talent of these junior golfers. In closing, I would like to express deepest gratitude to Jeff Judge, a past president and committee chairman of the U.S. Junior Amateur Committee. Jeff and his committee have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that every detail is perfect for our event next month. Your efforts are the backbone of this tournament. Our club is grateful for your unwavering commitment and hard work. Thank you once again for all being here, and now it's my privilege to present Jeff Judge.
Well, good morning. Really appreciate everyone taking time out of their day to be here. Hope you all enjoyed the tour with Phil and Steve. You couldn't have 2 better stewards of our golf courses to walk you around and tell you about what the players are about to experience when they come here in a month. As Dino said, I'm Jeff Judge, and I'm honored to be serving as the chairman of the 76th U.S. Junior Amateur Championship at Oakland Hills Country Club. We are less than 1 month from welcoming 264 of the world's best junior amateur golfers to the Detroit area to compete in the first of 8 USGA championships to be held here on the historic grounds of Oakland Hills Country Club. This is the centennial year of Cyril Walker defeating the likes of the legendary Bobby Jones in the 1924 U.S. Open on the South Course. That championship ushered in a decades-long relationship with the USGA, bringing golf fans from Michigan and beyond to pay witness to 11 national championships. We now welcome the next generation of competitors and spectators back to Oakland Hills Country Club. This will be the first championship played on the South Course since the Gil Hanse restoration. This year also marks the 100th anniversary of our North Course, which will be used for one of the stroke play rounds. While the difficulty of the South Course is well known, the North, with its subtle green undulations and narrow fairways, offers a demanding test of accuracy and will no doubt hold its own. I'm excited to see these young men compete on what I know will be a stern test of golf on 2 of the world's premier golf courses. Our greens and grounds team have been meticulous in the required planning and preparations to all areas of the course. The courses will be firm and fast, and the rough will be up, providing a challenging and memorable experience for players and spectators alike. I thank our Director of Agronomy, Phil Kafar, and his team for preparing to deliver incredible playing conditions for the championship. I look forward to seeing the next generation of future golf stars at Oakland Hills in July, competing for the most coveted championship in junior golf. It is great for Oakland Hills to be back on the world golf stage. The U.S. Junior Amateur features a field of 264 of the world's best teenage players. The field is comprised of players who received an exemption from the USGA for recent exemplary performance and nearly 200 players who earned their way in through a qualifier. 78 players were provided an official exemption into the junior amateur field. We're excited to see many of these players, including names which have been receiving much attention in recent months, including several who have already shown their talents stack up to modern adult professionals. A few of the notable exemptions. Chris Kim, the 2023 RNA Boys Amateur Champion who became the youngest player to make the cut on tour in 9 years, and the youngest ever at the CJ Cup Byron Nelson in May. Blades Brown, a U.S. National Junior Team member and co-medalist at the 2023 U.S. Amateur at Cherry Hills, a feat which surpassed Bobby Jones as the youngest medalist in U.S. Amateur history. In May, the 16-year-old fired a 10-under round at the PGA Tour Myrtle Beach Classic while finishing 26th. Miles Russell, 2023 AJGA Player of the Year, grabbed headlines across the country this spring. At 15, he became the youngest player ever to make the cut on the Korn Ferry Tour. We were excited to see him receive a sponsor's exemption to compete in the Rocket Mortgage Classic. We hope to see him receive great support at Detroit Golf Club next week and look forward to his return to Oakland Hills in a few weeks. These emerging stars will be joined by numerous others who have put their name at the top of global rankings and notable tournaments across the country in recent months, including Joshua Bai, runner-up at the 2023 U.S. Junior Amateur at Daniel Island, Will Hartman and Billy Davis, both 2023 U.S. Junior Amateur semifinalists and members of the U.S. National Junior Team, Ryan Ahmed, who will be the first player from the United Arab Emirates to compete in the championship, and Tyler Watts, a member of the U.S. National Junior Team who set a new record as the youngest player in history to win the Alabama State Amateur Championship at the age of 15. Since mid-May, 42 qualifiers have been held across the country. Those will conclude next week. We are excited to see Ann Arbor Skyline standout Luan Jones qualify by winning the medalist spot at Champions Run Golf Club in Omaha, Nebraska. One qualifier for 4 spots was held here in Michigan at the Country Club of Lansing on June 10th. Taking home the medalist spot with a score of 4 under was Finley Bartlett of Cincinnati. The Ohio State commit had a hole-in-one on the 7th hole, leading him to a one-stroke victory over Jordan Wong, a University of Michigan commit from the Toronto area. I look forward to everyone who attends the championship to see these talented young men compete. Player registration begins Friday, July 19th, with official practice rounds on Saturday and Sunday. The championship runs from July 22nd through the 27th, with a stroke play qualifier round of 36 holes Monday and Tuesday. Players will play 18 holes on both the north and south courses. It will be nonstop sunrise to sunset action across both courses those days. The practice and stroke play rounds serve as one of the foremost college recruiting opportunities. Nearly 100 coaches from across the country are expected to visit to assess the talents of these prospective players. Following stroke play, a cut will be made, reducing the field to the low 64 players. If a playoff is needed to determine the final qualifiers for match play, that will be held Wednesday morning on the 10th hole of the north course. The dramatic match play rounds then begin Wednesday on the south course. The rounds of 32 and 16 will be on Thursday, followed by the quarterfinals and semifinals on Friday. The championship concludes on Saturday, July 27th, with a 36-hole final match to determine the 2024 U.S. Junior Amateur Champion. By the conclusion of the championship week, the final 2 golfers will have played nearly 200 holes of golf. This championship offers golf fans a unique experience. There are no tickets, and it's free to attend with free parking all week at Bloomfield Hills High School. A complimentary shuttle to and from the course is provided. On course, there are minimal ropes allowing you to stand close to tees, greens, and fairways while easily following the players. Concession stands will be available, and our pro shop will be open. We invite anyone who loves to play or watch golf to visit next month and be a part of this historical championship and see the restored South Course up close. There are several stakeholders I'd like to acknowledge who have been instrumental in our preparations for the Junior Amateur. First, I'd like to thank the Bloomfield Township Board of Trustees, the Fire and Police Department. Their support of Oakland Hills and this Junior Amateur Championship makes it possible for us to provide a safe and welcoming experience for all attendees. Thank you to the Detroit Sports Commission for your dedication to elevating the city of Detroit through organizing and hosting landmark events. The 2024 NFL Draft, held this spring, brought significant national attention to the city. With our slate of championships to come, Oakland Hills looks forward to playing a leading role in the next chapters of our region's rich histories in sporting and community spirit. On behalf of our membership and Phil Kafar's agronomy team, I'd like to thank the Golf Course Superintendents Association of America for your leadership in supporting the industry which makes our game possible at thousands of courses across the country. Your research and development, education, and career development efforts enable our team to deliver championship conditions every day. Thank you to the Golf Association of Michigan for their excellence in stewarding the game of golf across Michigan. Oakland Hills has proudly hosted more than 15 GAM tournaments and championships over 100 years. We extend our appreciation to the numerous GAM staff, members, and volunteers who have tirelessly contributed to the success of events such as the U.S. Junior Amateur Qualifier held at Country Club of Lansing. We are also grateful for those who will be volunteering during Championship Week here at Oakland Hills. Your dedication and hard work are an invaluable part of making golf possible. This year marks the 100th anniversary of the first USGA championship at Oakland Hills, the 1924 U.S. Open. Over the past 100 years, Oakland Hills and the USGA have enjoyed a strong partnership, and it is fitting that we will be hosting the Junior Amateur as the first of 8 championships at Oakland Hills in the next 25 years. This type of commitment could not have been possible without the engagement and support of the CEO of the USGA, Mike Wan, and the entire USGA Executive Committee. I'd also like to thank the USGA leadership who have been instrumental in Oakland Hills' journey to returning to the world golf stage, including John Bodenhammer, Mark Hill, Reg Jones, Jeff Hall, Darren Brevard, and Junior Amateur Championship Director Rob Doone. I'd also like to acknowledge Oakland Hills members Mike Dietz and Tom Stacy, who chair our Future Championships Committee. They, along with many current and past board members and club staff, were instrumental in Oakland Hills continuing its partnership with the USGA. Finally, I'd like to thank the Oakland Hills membership. Hosting major championships is part of our vision statement and what we are about as a club. I appreciate the support of our members with their understanding of what it takes to host a major championship of this magnitude. I am grateful for my executive committee, committee chairs, and over 300 volunteers who will serve their time volunteering during the week. I also thank our general manager, Matt Dossey, and his entire team who, along with all of our volunteers, will work together to deliver an exceptional experience for players, families, and spectators. It's going to be an exciting week in July to witness the world's best junior amateur golfers competing in Oakland Hills. And now I'd like to invite Matt Dossey, our general manager, to come up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Judge. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. Before I get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to Phil Kafari, our Director of Agronomy, and Steve Brady, our head golf professional. If anyone at any point as you were walking around the first few holes of this golf course and back up 9 got chills, I know you're in the right place. I mean, I meet with Phil regularly and we walk the golf course and I still get chills after 2.5 years of doing that with him. So thank you both for your wisdom. It's an honor to be here on behalf of the membership and the staff as we excitedly anticipate the 76th U.S. Junior Open Amateur Championship. Before I share a bit about what has gone into hosting this event, I would like to express my thanks for a few groups of people. First, to to the entire USGA organization. In March of 2022, just 1 month after tragedy fell upon our club and membership, the USGA made the decision to stand beside us and announce the award for 8 upcoming championships, national and international, to be hosted at Oakland Hills over the next 3 decades. That is something that had never been done before. What an incredible testament to our partnership. To our junior amateur volunteer committee chairs, especially Jeff Judge, the general chair, your selfless volunteer leadership is unparalleled, and your partnership with the staff has positioned us to showcase your club in a world-class manner. Thank you to our current board of directors, our future championships committee, and those past boards who recognize the importance of these championships to the history of Oakland Hills and who act every day in ways to keep them part of our future as well. I would also like to thank the community around us. As Mr. Judge mentioned, Bloomfield Township has been a great partner through planning this championship, and we collectively look forward to many others to come. We appreciate your support and extend a sincere invitation to all in Southeast Michigan to join us and experience this historic era in golf history right in your backyard. Finally, I owe a tremendous amount of gratitude to the staff at Oakland Hills Country Club. More than 250 talented, passionate, and dedicated individuals make up our team this season, and every single one of us is energized to welcome the players for an experience they will never forget. I'd like to call out a few members of our team that deserve special recognition for all their efforts. Phil Kafari, Director of Agronomy, Steve Brady, PGA, Head Golf Professional, Bob Byerline, our Golf Services Manager, Zach Adams, our Director of Club Operations, Brian Bernstein is our Executive Chef, Molly Knopp is our Championship Administrator for this championship, and a special thanks to Kyle Matson, our Communications Manager, who without his efforts, you wouldn't be sitting here today or having the experience out on the golf course later. So thank you, Kyle, for such hard work. The path to bringing the USGA back to Oakland Hills, in my perspective, is one that includes a bit of reinforcement, strengthening, and restoration. It has been 8 years since our grounds were staged for the world's best amateur golfers and 28 since we hosted the last U.S. Open at Oakland Hills in 1996. These championships are a key part of who we are, as you've heard, and over the past several years, we have intentionally worked with the USGA to strengthen our partnership and bring these coveted events back to Oakland Hills. This relationship is very important and one that will continue to strengthen over the next several decades, leading to more unforgettable championships. In addition, we have a story to tell about the South Course. The club has hosted, as you've heard, 11 USGA championships beginning exactly a century ago with the 1924 U.S. Open when Cyril Walker, a relatively unknown Englishman, claimed his first and only major victory over Bobby Jones. Over those following 15 years, the original South Course was on display, and it was 1937 when Ralph Goldall claimed his U.S. Open victory as the last to do it on the original Donald Ross design. That is until now. A few years ago, club leadership partnered with Gil Hance and Jim Wagner, who meticulously studied the details of Donald Ross's original masterpiece and restored it using those same principles. With Phil's execution, we could not be more excited that next month the world will be exposed to something that has not been experienced at Oakland Hills in over 85 years. Finally, our story of restoration culminates with the rebuild of our iconic clubhouse. Our team has worked diligently over the past 2 years to install and operate these temporary facilities, providing an Oakland Hills experience during construction, and these facilities have been tailored now to suit the needs of the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship. Countless hours have gone into planning, logistics, and ensuring that the players, spectators, all of you, and all who participate enjoy this historic opportunity. I'd like to provide a brief update on our clubhouse project and construction. You can see that the steel work is nearly complete, and the frame of the building will provide a silhouette of the new clubhouse for all to see when they're here in July. During the championship, there will be no construction happening, and our full attention will be devoted to the players' experience in the game of golf. I've truly been amazed by the process to get where we are, and I'm excited to think about the future of opening our new clubhouse sometime in 2026 with the ability to restore our facilities and build on the future of this great game. Over the past 2 years, our membership, led by a talented committee and professional team, have resurrected the original drawings of our 100-year-old clubhouse that was constructed in 1922 by the renowned architect C. Howard Crane. Crane also designed notable buildings that include the Fox Theater here in Detroit, the Detroit Opera House, Olympia Stadium, and several other recognizable buildings inside Detroit and outside of the state. Our Next 100 project to rebuild our clubhouse takes Crane's style and his architectural significance to the history of Oakland Hills and marries it with modern-day amenities to restore the iconic clubhouse with a layout that will serve the club and our community for the next century. This is all part of what will strengthen our ability to shepherd the game along with the USGA, all of you, our community, and the players who devote their lives to do the same. Hosting this year's U.S. Junior Amateur puts Oakland Hills in the company of very few clubs that host the world's best golfers at every stage of their golf journey. We could not be more thrilled to share that pleasure and to welcome the 264 talented young men next month. They're in for a championship environment that will never be forgotten, and that is thanks to our staff, the USGA, our membership, and all of you. With that, it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Rob Doone, USGA Director of the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship, for some remarks. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. As I'm tasked with discussing golf course setup, so it's probably going to be pretty brief. It's going to be hard. We'll get to golf course setup here in a little bit, but really first just want to acknowledge Oakland Hills Country Club, their members, staff. It is a pleasure to come here each and every single time for our meetings, to walk around the golf course, to discuss setup. The member leadership under Jeff Judge, Scott Curry, Don, we're blown away at meetings when we come to just see the countless hours that you all put into this. Hosting 8 USGA championships, 2 US Opens, you could be looking down the road to that type of stuff, but we never, ever felt that here. This is the most important championship in your guys' eyes, and that's what we feel that. We feel that every time we come here. So it's so much fun to come here each and every time. I cannot wait to come back in July. I think it's going to be an unbelievable championship. But we treasure our partnership with y'all, and it starts here. Obviously, it started 100 years ago, but really our kind of new partnership, it starts here, and then 7 more championships, and hopefully more to come after that. The junior amateur has become a pretty amazing pathway to great achievement. Numerous past champions have held the trophy and have gone on to do unbelievable things. The world number 1, Scottie Scheffler, won this championship in 2013. Tiger Woods won it 3 times, Jordan Spieth twice, Johnny Miller, David Duval, Brian Harmon, Will Zalatoris, Min-Woo Lee, Nick Dunlap have all been past champions of the U.S. Junior Amateur. So we are looking forward to adding another name this year in 2024 on a historic golf course, and can't wait to see what our champion this year will go on and do. Just a quick championship field update. We've been running qualifiers for about a month now. We have 12 more that are going to take place between now and June 24th to round out our championship field. In addition to amateur golf rankings and past junior am performance exemptions, which Jeff touched on some of the notable players that are going to be playing already. We're going to have numerous state junior champions as well that are going to get exempt into the field and starting to get exempt into the field already, including the Michigan Junior State Amateur. That's actually going to be conducted July 8th to the 11th at the golf course at Ferris State. So whoever wins that one is going to punch their ticket to the Junior Amateur Championship as well. The USGA is definitely focused ongoing initiative to expand the association's commitment to junior golf, as you saw there with our numerous state junior amateur champion exemptions. We increased the field size in 2021 from 156 to 264 players where it is today. We also give an exemption in the following year's U.S. Open. So the winner here is going to play in 2025 at Oakmont Country Club. Our 2023 champ, Brian Kim, he finished one off the cut line at Pinehurst. Would have loved to seen him make the cut, but obviously a very strong performance from him at Pinehurst as well. It's definitely already been touched on, the history that we have here at Oakland Hills. This will be the 12th USGA championship played. It's going to be the first junior amateur played at the club. And it's been mentioned, this is going to mark 100 years since our partnership has started with Oakland Hills back in 1924. You know, we often talk about going to the cathedrals of golf, and I don't think that name could be more apt for this place. I mean, you look out on the golf course, the tradition this club has, the membership. It's just this is where the USGA belongs, and we're so excited to come back here more and more. We have had 4 previous junior amateurs in the state of Michigan, so coming back for the 5th junior amateur. We actually had the inaugural Junior Amateur Championship conducted at the University of Michigan Golf Course in 1948, and been 3 more times since. All right, so this is the U.S. Open of junior golf, and again, as it is a cathedral of the game, I don't think it's a better spot to showcase the 264 best juniors in the world. We're very fortunate to have 2 world-class golf courses here on the south course as well as the north. The north course, as Jeff mentioned, provides a great variety, a great challenge. There's going to be holes that are going to be stretching 480 yards par 4s. We're going to have 200-plus yard par 3s, 150-yard 3. There's just going to be a lot of different clubs in the bag that these juniors are going to have to use to get around the north course. It's going to be a great test and an awesome stroke play co-host. Now, I've only been to Oakland Hills after the restoration. I've only seen it on TV previously. But what Gil Hance and his team did during the restoration, and what Phil Kafari and his team have done to bring that vision to life is truly remarkable. It is a U.S. Open golf course, and it's going to be set up like a U.S. Open for these kids. The yardage is probably going to play just over 7,300 yards in stroke play as a par 70. It's only 60 yards less than last year at Daniel Island, which was a par 72 and was the second longest golf course in U.S. Junior Amateur Championship history. But if you stick around for match play, you're probably going to see it stretch out to about 7,500 yards, just given the different tee locations that we're going to be using. So they're going to be getting a U.S. Open test, which is pretty amazing. We don't get to do that on very many golf courses, so this is going to be exciting. It's going to be firm and fast. Phil, I just was talking to Phil. He said he was holding back already, which I'm sure is delight to the members, but in the next month, it's going to get really firm and fast out there, which is exactly what we want it to play like. It's going to be 4-inch plus rough right off the fairways, so it's going to be, you're going to need to have your accuracy off the tee, or else you're probably not going to be getting to the green, or if you're getting to the green, you're probably going to be over. So we're going to have hole locations that are going to test the player's short game, both when they miss the green and when they make the green. They're going to have to figure out where they need to miss. They're going to need to figure out where they want to hit it, and then if they don't hit it there, they need to know where they're going to miss. It's going to be very similar, like another Donald Ross design that we just saw on display down at Pinehurst. They're going to need to figure out exactly where they're going to try and miss it and have their best chance at par, or potentially even bogey might be a good score out there, depending on where they hit it. I think, Donald Ross greens definitely get a lot of attention, but I think this set of greens here at Oakland Hills is probably the best green complexes I've ever seen. So I think we're going to see a lot of great hole locations out there that are going to test the player, and both on and off the green. So it's going to be an unbelievable test out there. From a TV perspective, it is going to be broadcast on Peacock and Golf Channel. The semifinal matches on Friday, July 26th, are going to be broadcast, and the championship match on Saturday, July 27th, will be broadcast as well. About 2-hour windows each day are going to be broadcast. So we're going to be able to showcase not only the best junior golfers in the world, to the world, but also Oakland Hills. We're going to be able to showcase them as well, which is going to be pretty exciting. In closing, a lot of thank yous going around, already did, but just want to thank Oakland Hills for their generous hospitality and commitment to the game of golf. The USGA is so excited to have this partnership with you all, and I think the idea in our head is, or at least the idea in my head is, there's going to be a number of junior amateur players playing in July that we hope to see walking these fairways again in 2034 for the U.S. Open. So pretty cool to think about. Other than that, we hope to see you all in July. It's going to be a great championship, so thank you. I think someone from the club is going to come talk about golf, so what you guys really want to hear.
All right, I'm like Steve Brady mentioned, questions about agronomy go to Mr. Phil Kafari. Questions about golf typically don't come to me, but we're going to have a quick lunch here. We're set up over here just to the side of the bar. Shortly after lunch, about 11 o'clock, we're going to try and move out, which is a quick turnaround for lunch, but we'll move out and we have your pairings that we'll pass around during lunch, and we'll get you out on the golf course and let you experience a little bit of what we've been talking about. So thank you all again so much for coming. We appreciate your time. Look forward to your feedback after the round of golf. Enjoy it and stay hydrated. Thanks very much.